First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Parker sprinting after it. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom third in slugging percentage in the league. But they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
Striding in, Derek Dietrich, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Parker is under it, 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Martin Prado.
Digging in, Martin Prado, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. Parker on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Odrisamer Despaigne will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Brinson's in pursuit. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. A wave and a miss. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The 2-2 is a ball down and away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded by Rutledge. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's only 1 for 10. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Chopped in front of home plate. And there's out number 2.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Ryan Anderson.
Digging in, Brian Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
So stepping in, Josh Rutledge. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now in the box, Hunter Pence. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, Jarrett Parker will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 pitch. Cutter low, 1-1. Crawford at second, Pence at first, 2 out in the inning. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Giants leave him loaded. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Scott Van Slyke. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
そうなんすか。
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
美容院。
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
来
Line to
ま
the
した
right
ね。
side. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and pitcher's mound. And then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Rutledge is there for it. 1 out.
昨日が休み。今夜からまた夜勤ですか。
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Odrisamer Despaigne. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here.
これはダブルプレー。
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here.
いや、うまいこと真正面でしたね。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
完全になんか引っ張りシフトになってますよ、これ。
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's for a hit. Legs turning, he's headed for second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Joe Panic. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after his man Slight. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
ちょうどまた左中間行
And
き
the
ま
run
す
will
ね。
score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Stepping in now, Buster Posey. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the air to center. On the move is Van Slyke. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Crawford. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 1, Gregor Blanco.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
スイングは良かったんですけど、詰まってましたね。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. Now the 0-1. That's a little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Panic at second with 2 down. This is pulled into right. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Ready now for the Marlins, Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
今日はでもこの先発のロン毛さん調子いいですよ。
Two and 0 now.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
ちょっと外れてます
Great
か。
AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now the 3 and 0 offering is in there for strike 1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an
思
out
わ
right
ず
here.
髪の毛を引っ張りたくなりますね。
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under this one is Blanco. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a cold strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
いや、これね、ユニフォームにもよるんですよ。入ってる時もあれば、これみたいに番号だけの時もあるしね。
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
結構何種類もユニフォームあるから。で毎試合一応ユニフォームは変えてるんでね。多分5種類ぐらいあったと思いますよ。ホーム用とビジター用と。手抜きユニフォーム。まあ、手抜きなんかがね、あえて書いてないんか。わかんない。まあ知らん人は名前わかんないですよね。ああ、取れんかった。
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it, right? He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Here's the 0-1, and that's a called strike at the letters. So that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pitch popped up. Panic has a play, and that retires the side. Marlins leave 1. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Josh Rutledge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Josh Rutledge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the play, 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. So digging in now, Hunter Pence, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
まあ実況はね、まあ英語であれですけど、せめてこの表示画面とかのあれが日本語とか
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Brinson. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jarrett Parker. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Anderson right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Giants out in front here, 1-0. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Brian Anderson.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A windup and the 0-1.
Nope,
and a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out toward second. Panic's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here now is the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
いやー、あっという間の5回でしたね。さあ、じゃあ、とりあえずここで